Good morning, my dear friends, on this Wednesday morning. Anyway, I hope you're having so much fun this week again with our theme called Love, Families, and Mothers, actually. And today we're going to talk about the letter of the week. So we're almost done with the alphabet. So if you look up here, it's going to be all about why. Yeah, why. And Yancy the yak tells us that she takes her thumb and her index finger and she's pretending like she's yakking on the phone, which is another name for talking. And the sound is yeah, 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 yeah sound, okay? So we'll start out with the story again today. And I'll read it, and then you guys can read it back to me, actually, at your homes. And then we'll go back and we will try to underline all the Y things, actually, the yeah sound. Would you like yams and yogurt? What did you guys hear? Is it would? I hear W. Oh, would you? Yeah, you like? Oops, that's an L. Yeah, yams and yeah, yogurt. Next, or a yellow egg yolk. I heard, would you guys hear? Yeah, yellow, so things that are yellow. And I saw not only the egg, but the yolk part. So only the yolk part is the Y part. And everybody say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, everybody say, yum, yum, yes. What did you hear? There are 3 words, all 3 of them. Everybody say, yum, yum, yes. All right, so those are just some of the things that begin with Y. We also have on my board, yarn, type of string or people use for knitting. And then we have the color. What color is that, class? Yellow, yeah, yellow. And then we have yo-yo. Maybe some of you have that. And then my favorite thing to eat is yogurt. Anyway, we will start out again today practicing our writing, okay? So anyway, to make an uppercase Y, remember we always start at the top, and we're going to make a one small line to the middle, and then we're going to go jump back up like a frog, and we're going to make kind of like a V, like we did after U. It was V, and then we had W, X, and now we're on Y. But then we also need to put a line going down on Y, actually, okay? So for the lowercase, it's very similar. We're going to make a short line down, and then we're going to make a long line down. So remember to jump back up like a frog and make a long line. So the uppercase always starts up here. And so I'm going to make like a V, but I'm going to make a straight line down for uppercase. But lowercase, if you look at it, you make a short line. And then these are not straight lines. Remember, these are slant lines, diagonal. And so I'm going to carry it all the way down here to the ground. So it's a hanging letter when you write it on paper, okay, the lowercase y. And maybe some of you have a Y mainly at the end of your name, actually. Anyway, I brought my famous mystery bag again today, and maybe you've been doing this or maybe not. But anyway, this week you can go around and find things that have the ya sound in them for letter Y. So Miss Gwen found her yellow yarn. I found some yellow chalk. I also found my container of yogurt. This was strawberry. I love that type of yogurt. I also found that I still had a yo-yo from a long time ago. And I don't know if it works, but we'll see if I can do it for a little bit. Whee! You have to get it to try to go back up. I'm not very good at that. Anyway, and also I found my little book about yarn. And also I have a yellow marker. So you could also find things that are yellow in your house. Also, I got out my Star Wars book, if you guys remember that, from our class, actually, my Star Wars book. It's kind of had its days, actually. But anyway, here is a picture of Yoda. He's one of my favorite characters in some of the other Star Wars, if some of you kids have ever been able to see some of the past Star Wars movies. So anyway, let's put them back and you can say them with me. Everybody say, let's open it back up. Who is that again? Yoda. Yarn book. A yogurt container. Yellow marker. Yellow chalk. And I found my yo-yo. And my yellow plus yarn, yellow yarn, okay? So those are just some of the things. And also, I've been doing some measuring in my house. And sometimes you have some kind of a stick that's bigger than a ruler. Ask your parents if they have this. This is called a yardstick because I'm trying to get some new curtains in my house. So I've been doing some measuring. And so this would tell you how many feet something is. If I was to measure this chart over here, it says it goes all the way to 34 inches here, okay? So anyway, yardstick's a little bit bigger than a ruler, actually, that we used in class. And also some things that you can do this week. Miss Gwen, she's been doing some things with yarn. I made some Ys with yarn, and my yarn was yellow. It doesn't even have to be yellow yarn. But anyway, I made an uppercase Y, and I made a lowercase y. So I just drew it on, drawed it, the writing on the paper, and actually then I just added yarn to it, okay? And also, you can actually paint with yarn. So this wasn't painting from a regular paintbrush. I just took some yarn and I dipped it in paint and I made a whole bunch of lines, okay? So you could do that too. It's kind of messy, so make sure you get some paper to put underneath it, but it's kind of a fun thing to do too. And maybe you could even do some of that outside if it's too messy, okay? And you could go in your yard. Did you know yard begins with the letter Y? I've been spending a lot of time in my yard. I hope you guys have been too, now that the weather's getting nice. I've been planting my garden and working on my grass, actually. So anyway, this is what Y is all about this week. And so also there's one more thing that I want to do this week is I want to do a little shout out to all the mothers from the Deer class, actually, because on Sunday it's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to you all, okay? I really do miss all of you. And I just wanted to thank you for all that you are doing for your kids, actually, because you've had to be more like teachers, or all the jobs that you've had to do during this time. And thank you from my heart with all the patience that you've had with our online teaching and videos. And I just have blessings for all of you, and I hope that you're having so much fun with your families. So anyway, bye, dear class, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye.